Welcome to Fifth Scale Dirt Oval Racing Network. I'm Big Kev, and man, we've got a good show for you today. We're going to be going up to Greenville talking to Wild Thing, Gary Myers, late model driver, one of the hottest drivers in Fifth Scale right now in this area. Then we're going to be going and speaking with my old brother Chris in the Hitec corner, getting some info on that Lynx 4S, a new feature for that. And then we're going to be going to in the shop with, again, my brother Chris, talking about those Payne cages. Anyway, sit back, enjoy the show today, guys. You've been waiting. It's coming. Mark your calendars, March the 16th and 17th, for one of the biggest, baddest, funnest Fifth Scale RC events of the 2018 season, as Springfield Superspeedway in Louisiana presents the third annual Fifth Scale Gator Nationals. Gator Nationals offers 2 full nights of racing with new racing format allowing more racers in the mains. Top 2 finishers of each feature race of each night advance to the Race of Champions on Saturday, where the King Gator will be crowned. Be part of the fun, food, and fellowship that Gator Nationals at Springfield Superspeedway offers. This is one crown jewel event you don't want to miss.
It's the final countdown. The final countdown.
All right, guys, Fifth Scale Dirt Oval Racing Network. Old Big Kev, man, we are on the scene again with our next driver profile. And we're going to be talking to one of the hottest racers in Fifth Scale late model racing so far this season. He hit the ground running. Already got him a couple of wins this year in the Fifth Scale late model class. It's none other than Wild Thing, Gary Myers. Gary, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing just fine.
Well, you're going to have to share some secrets here, buddy. On you've hit the ground, like I say, you've already got a couple of wins in 2018. What's up here?
I don't know. I just got driving a little bit better.
Well, I tell you what, I know there's 2 things I said I was going to ask you about. Number 1, I need to know where you get your spark plugs, where they come from. And number 2, the last interview I heard you say snow tires with studs. Now, you're going to have to share a little bit of this secret where you're getting these tires and these spark plugs from, Gary.
Yeah, the spark plugs come from Vance stores.
Okay.
The tires come from torqued up traction tonic.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
There you
Put
go,
that
man.
on there, man. It'll jerk the dirt off the track. They get such a good bite.
Oh, gosh. Well, now, that's a good bite if it'll do that now. Oh, Gary, no, for real. We do got to go back and talk about the Wild Thing. This is a replica body of your full-scale car. But I want to know, where did you get the name Wild Thing? Where'd that come from?
The boy I drove this car for, it wasn't my car. It was another boy. And that's what he come up with. I have no idea. I told him I didn't care what he put on it. I was going to drive it.
Right?
And that's what they put on it. And I drove it.
And it stuck.
Stuff.
And I'm telling you what, and I don't know, you may know, but how many victories did you take with that Wild Thing car? About every week at the racetrack, wasn't it, while you was driving it?
I didn't lose but 2 or 3 races with it the whole time I drove it.
Well,
I won 17 in a row.
17 in a row. And that's got it volunteer, the Bulls
That
get.
night was Volunteer and King Sport and Smoky Mountain at Maryville.
There you go. Well, I want to ask you this too, Gary. I've never been a full-scale racer. I don't know what it's like to be in a full-scale car. How does it compare? When you're racing these fifth scales, how does it compare with a full-scale car? Do you get an adrenaline from running these fifth scale?
Yes, if you win.
If you win?
Yeah, if you win, yeah.
Do you get the same
good,
frustration?
It really feels good when you win, but you crash out. It's the same thing as crashing out in one of these. Bottom just falls out of the same life.
Right, but now this hurts a whole lot less when you wreck this one, don't it?
Oh, yes. It don't hurt at all. We don't have to wear no helmet. Yes.
That's right. And, I did see a big thing on Facebook there where they were talking about a lot of the full-scale racers have converted over, starting to race these fifth-scale cars, and, man, saying they're getting the same kind of adrenaline rush. You're a prime example, man, of you can still be competitive. Even though you're not racing full-scale, this here still gets you that competitiveness that racers crave. They say you die with it. So far, I mean, you're rolling.
I'm doing good so far. I just hope to keep it up to this point series got going.
That's right. Yeah, that is. Greystone's running this point series in the Dome, man. And you, like I say, you're one of the hottest cars. And I want to talk about the Wolfpack because I know you missed the Wolfpack, but it's just hard on me whenever I compete with you guys. It ain't gonna be long till you're up there with them supers, are you? You and Josh are gonna be racing each other for too long.
Me and him raced each other one time.
Yeah.
That 200 lap race they had over our Greystone last year. And you'll have to ask him who finished in front.
We'll save that one for the next time. But we kind of understand that now.
It wasn't because I had more speed than him, because I outlasted him.
That's right. And I'm going to tell you too, Gary, and I'm saying this seriously, you have always, and I've noticed me and Chris have talked about this over and over, you're a true racer. When somebody's at the track, I don't care what class he's running, you're the first one. If they come off something wrong with it, I said, he's the first one that's got a flashlight on the car, seeing what's wrong with it. You help racers out. It don't matter who it is. If they're having trouble, Gary Myers is there trying to get them going again. And, I mean, that ain't something that you just got to love what you do, though.
Well, yeah, it's something to do. I just like to say keep in touch with what's going on with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
If I see something broke on their car and I'm wondering, maybe I ought to redo that on my car, it might break next week.
That's right. And you've always wanted to help fix them, though. I mean, that's the thing. Gary Myers has got it. He will certainly try and keep you running, even if he's going to race against you. You keep him running. Now, there's other few things we'll talk about here. You are running the point series. Are you going to any plans of doing any kind of, I always ask everybody, any big races this year?
Oh, yes, we're going to Jacksonville this next weekend.
There you go.
That race.
Going to run at River Rat.
Yeah, River Rat.
There you go. And I know you guys are going down and representing down there. And I just stay with the body, man. That Wild Thing body, that's the man. I mean,
Russ the Rope done a good job replicating the body making. All the other boys laugh at me think it's old school. Of course, I'm old school. Late 80s, early 90s. That's what they looked like back then. They didn't look like these over here now.
Yeah.
Now,
stand over there, brother. Let them see now. The old stable here.
that's what the newer ones look like. And Russ done a real good job on
I like
replicating that.
I like this one just like it is, and I'm telling you, it's been good. It's been fun. I know me and Josh has talked too. We knew the win was coming. We knew that you was going to win eventually. But man, I'm telling you, you didn't just win. You're winning big. I mean, you are definitely got the old 14 Wild Thing where it should be right now.
I just hope I can keep it like that.
Well, you can. You know you will. Because you work on it. You never give up. That's the thing is you just keep plugging at it. And that's the thing about you as a racer. You're never as fast as you want to be, are you? In fact, you can always get
I
faster.
can show you something about that right now.
You want to show me?
You want to see?
Yep.
That's the new Wild Thing.
Check that now,
It'll
Turbo.
be out here in a week or two.
Yep. New and improved, a little faster than the other one.
I hope so.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying. It's always something, mate. You're always working, trying to get something a little better, a little faster. And I'm sure Gary Myers will have that Wild Thing in Winter Circle too.
I'm going to try. Should be a lot faster. I'm just going to put this body over on this, though.
Well, I do like the body. And like I say, it's always fun. And you're always a lot of fun to be around the racetrack. And like I say, the camaraderie that you guys bring ain't the same if you ain't there. It just ain't. I mean, all of our racers, and that's something, like I say, you're helping promote the hobby, trying to help it grow. And
Well, there's just a limited number of us right now, and you got
Right.
to keep everybody on the racetrack. If you got over there and there was 40 people there,
right.
you ain't going to be able to help everybody.
That's right.
You just
That's
got to take your own little crew there. So as
Yeah.
long as there's just limited number, you got to keep everybody on the track.
That's right, and you're one of the ones that help do that. And man, I know it's a lot of fun for you too. You and Josh being able to. This is something that you just do as a family too. You just go up the track and race your cars. And I know me and my brothers, one of our favorite things to do is just be able to hang out, just for us to be able to go around and piddle and have fun. But I like to win.
Everybody does. That's
There
what
you
they go for.
That's right. Well, let's do some quick questions here with old Gary Wild Thing Myers, and then we'll get right out of his way. Gary, you know we do this every time we do the interview. It's just the first thing that comes to your mind. Just to let everybody in mind of Gary Myers, not so much as a racer, but this is just what things Gary likes. Here we go. Question number one, quick questions. Biscuits and gravy or pancakes and syrup?
Biscuits and gravy.
Dodge or Buick?
Buick.
Waylon Jennings or Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Morning person.
You like tater chips or candy bars?
Tater chips.
John Deere or Craftsman?
Well, John Deere, the only way to go.
Long sleeve shirt or short sleeve shirt?
It all depends on the weather.
All right. Final question for you, not Gary. My boy come up with this. Leland, this is the question I'm asking. Would you rather drink spoiled milk or drink mud hole water?
I guess it'd have to be full milk.
The spoiled milk, okay.
I don't have to be mud hole water.
Gary, best of luck to you in 2018. Best of luck to you and your team as you just go down to Florida. You guys have a safe trip. Bring back some wins to Tennessee. Go down there and take everything you can get and bring it back with you to Tennessee.
That's what the Wolfpack's going for.
Ah, there you go. Congratulations on your win so far this season, man. Hope you win a ton more.
Thank you.
Hitec Corner with my brother, Big Chris Payne here, man. Got you here today, and you talking about this Lynx 4S controller from Hitec. You've had a little bit of time to go over the controller, and there's a cool feature you want to show us today. What is that, brother?
Yeah, we talked about different things on it, but one of the things I want to mention today is just some ease and accessibility. And one of the things that I found is useful to me is this little button right here. It's a little turn knob, and you can adjust. And the way I've got it set up is it's my dual rates for my steering. Right. And what's really nice about it is if I want to adjust the steering rate on it, instead of having to go into the program, all I got to do is hit this little button, raise and lower it. Like, for example, if I wanted, a real high bite, I may need more steering because it's not turning as much, so I can crank it up with just a little twist there in between whatever. If I need to loosen that a little bit or take it down, I just turn it down a little bit right in the middle of the race, so there's not a lot of time and I have to invest in it. So it makes it really nice, really quick. So, man, I tell you right now, this thing's the hottest thing going right now as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, the adjustability, like you're saying, you can do that even between a caution. Just do that adjustment, and that's going to increase your driving and give you a better handling car just standing on the driver's stand.
Yeah, that's right, absolutely. And that's what we want is ease and accessibility, because how many times have we not did something because we know that we ain't got much time to adjust something, but this right here is a quick and easy adjustment that makes it really nice.
Hitec, Lynx 4S, man. Get you one if you ain't got it. Thank you, brother, for being here with us today.
Yes, sir.
We got nobody none other than my brother, Chris Payne. Brother, you've been putting out cages right and left here lately, man. We think it's time that we come and talk to you a minute about those cages. And you don't only do the cages, but you do bumpers and rear bumper. I mean, you're just doing a lot of stuff, a lot of work right now with Payne's cages. Tell everybody what's going on.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, it started out, we used to build our plastic cages because we wanted to keep our hoods down, our roofs down, and, that didn't work good. I had a buddy of ours, he had built one out of this metal or something or other, and I was like, man, that's awesome right there. But he was a real busy guy, couldn't get around to doing that because, I thought, well, I like to have one of those. He couldn't get around to it, so I just said, well, I think I'll just build one. So bought a welder, and, we started out with it, and next thing you know, people was like, we're here to have one. So I started putting them out. I've sent them pretty much all over the United States now, and we've done some changes now that we kind of really stepped into putting in more work.
Got more serious about it.
Yeah. Up the equipment a little bit, got a little better at it, learned how to weld. Matter of fact, last year, this time, I really didn't know how to MIG weld, and so just kind of stepped into it and learned, and so we came a long ways. But we actually got some new design with our 2018 version of our cages. We've kind of put some different angles on them, make them look really cool, and we've had a lot of people, and the cool thing about it is they fit on different bodies, not just one, Right. I work with Brad Hill at Bodies by Hill. I've sent some to Dave Wadsager up there at Evolution Bodies. Carl Graves, we got a race with us. He's got one on his. Telford Bodies, Russell. We've got some on his bodies. I think I got a couple that Trey Boo bodies. So, they're pretty universal. And the other thing is if someone needs a different height, I can tweak it a little bit if they want a different deck height, run a different deck height. So it's worked out really good, and they're super lightweight. I mean, you're looking at about 7 to 8 ounces.
Right.
With a, and I use the 1/4-inch steel brake line, so it's super light, but it's very durable when you put it together.
One of the things too that you're doing is you are baking it. Is that right?
Powder coat.
Powder coat, whatever that's called. I don't even know. But man, that's a process in itself, getting it from just the metal to powder coat. Now, what's the benefit of being powder coated?
Well, when I first started out, I didn't know how to powder coat either, never done that. And I was spraying primer on, or just regular paint. The thing about it is, regular paint don't stick real well to it. You can just basically almost rub it and it come off. Oh gosh, this ain't gonna work. And I ran across something, one of our other buddies had powder coated something. I thought, I believe I can learn to do that. Right. So got a little system set up, and I stuck one in, tried it. And it's like, this right here is the way to go, because when you bake that on, I mean, you can get it off, but you got to scrape it off.
Right. Now, what colors you offer in your powder coat?
Well, we've got standard colors. It's a matte black, got white, I've got fluorescent orange, but without a white backer, it makes it more of just a regular orange. But with a white backer, it really makes it pop fluorescent orange. Same with the yellow. I got the fluorescent yellow. We do the same thing. We put yellow or white behind it. It really makes it pop out. Or if we just go straight yellow, it's not as bright of yellow. Then we've got red. And I learned this. I just did one for our buddy Brad Bickford. Put a little white behind it and put the red on it. Kind of give it that candy red look. So now I've got 2 different reds. You got your deep red, dark red, and then with the white behind it, makes it more of a candy red. So it's really, really nice on that. So those are our standard colors we do. And so, and that's most of general. I know some is running some of the other colors, but these are the ones that I found most popular.
Right. And the thing about these cages and stuff you're doing in your bumpers, bro, is you're hand making every one of them. You're cutting every piece of pipe and everything that's got to be involved. You're welding every joint yourself. This is a time-consuming thing. You're not taking you 10 minutes to build one of these, is it? How much time you got in one?
It is, it started out, it took me a whole lot longer. As a matter of fact, I was cutting them out with a pipe cutter, and you'd have to tighten it and work it around, tighten it. That's how I was cutting these things. I finally got my little chop saw.
Right.
Buddy's at Harbor Freight. I like that store. Anyway, a little plug for them. But anyway, got me that. That helped things out. Had me a little side grinder. And so all of these things, these tools has helped me speed up, and using the gas in the welding, that's helped speed things up, cleans up the weld a lot. So, it depends, depending on what part I'm working on. It could have anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half on a piece. Right. And then by the time you're baking in the powder coat, you're looking at, don't take long to put the coat on, but it takes about anywhere, depending on which powder coat, 10 to 15 minutes for each level. So if you're doing multicolor, you're looking at about 30 minutes of just powder coat time.
Well, I tell you what, guys, if you haven't seen a Payne's cage, you probably ain't seen many Viscals, because I'm telling you, they're out there everywhere. My brother has been keeping himself worked to the bone putting these things together. If you don't have one, get one. If you have one, get another one. Get the bumpers, everything that's offered for these. My brother puts the time in, and it's a good price too. If you got any questions, you can get to him through Facebook, through our Family RC site. But Payne's Cages, if you ain't got it, get it, boys.
Just to let you know real quick, we have the mod front bumpers, and then the rear bumpers are universal, and of course the cage is universal, but we do have that mod front bumper too.
Bro, I know you're part of the show, but man, we thank you for taking the time with us here today and talking about them Payne cages.
Yes, sir.
All right, we have a racing update from this past weekend at Fiscal Thunder down at River Rat Raceway in Florida. It looked like they guys had a good turnout down there, and we want to congratulate all the participants as they made the drive down to Florida and race with those guys. And we also want to congratulate Mr. Chris Wall on his win, the modified class, Fiscal modified, and Mr. Brad Bickford in his big win in the super late model class down there. Both those guys from Louisiana, showing from several different states there. But anyway, here's some updates from this past weekend. Speed Weeks, Fiscal Thunder, River Rat Raceway, Florida.
we certainly hope y'all enjoyed today's show as much as we enjoyed making it. Anyway, congratulations to the winners again. Thanks to all the ones that helped support us today. Guys, I want to go ahead and make mention that we are doing another shirt order that you can order the different color shirts that we offer. This is going to be another t-shirt order. We'll be closing that next Monday. So if you haven't ordered a shirt, get you a shirt. And remember, guys, each t-shirt or hoodie is an entry into our drawing that we're going to be having in December. We do have it listed as all the surprises and things that we're going to be giving away in December. If you don't have a shirt, or if you have a shirt, get you another one so you can get you another name in the box there. Taking those orders through next week. Anyway, guys, next big race coming up, Gator Nationals down in Louisiana. If you haven't already made plans to be there, get those plans made. See you guys. Big Kev, over and out.